Most people think their friend group just happened naturally. It didn't. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Within minutes of entering any social circle, your brain silently assigns everyone a rank, including you. You don't vote on it. You don't discuss it. But you feel it. There's always someone whose approval subtly matters more. Someone who can cancel plans last minute and nobody complains. Someone who doesn't speak much. But when they do, the room shifts. And if you don't know who that person is, there's a chance it isn't you. Before you get defensive, stay with me. Because once you understand what's really happening inside your friend group, you'll never feel socially confused again. Every group operates on invisible psychological layers. At the top is what I call the gravity layer. This person doesn't chase attention. Attention moves toward them. They're not always the loudest, funniest, or rich, but when they react, everyone subconsciously adjusts. If Taylog tension drops, if they go quiet, energy dips. If they suggest something, plans change. The strange part, most of the time, they're not even trying. High social power isn't built on volume. It's built on emotional control. Humans are wired to follow stability. Calm equals control. Control equals security. And security attracts. Then there are the amplifiers. These are the energetic personalities, the storytellers, the ones who keep things entertaining. They create momentum and keep conversations alive. But watch closely, their energy usually reacts to someone else's reaction. If the gravity person laughs, they gourd there. If the gravity person seems bored, they subtly adjust. They're influential, but they orbit someone more stable. Most people fall into the observer layer. They're included. They're liked, but they don't influence direction. They agree more than they lead. They adjust more than they decide. They rarely disrupt, and if this becomes your permanent role, you slowly become invisible without realizing it. Social hierarchy isn't announced. It's revealed through microbeat, who interrupts without apologizing, who apologizes quickly, who explains themselves too much, who maintains eye contact without breaking first, who gets teased comfortably, and who gets teased awkwardly. Power hides inside these small moments. If you constantly over-explain, you're signaling lower status. High-status individuals state their thoughts and pause. They don't rush to justify. Silence does part of the work for them. Low-status energy fills silence to reduce anxiety. High-status energy allows silence because they aren't threatened by it. There's also a hidden layer. People rarely notice the emotional anchor. This person might not dominate conversations publicly, but privately they carry weight. They're the one friends text when they're struggling. Their advice shapes real decisions. Their influence is quiet, but powerful. And sometimes, they're the most important person in the entire group. Now here's the uncomfortable part. Every friend group unconsciously assigns a low-resistance member, the one who adjusts plans first, the one who gets interrupted, the one whose suggestions are ignored without hostility, just subtly dismissed. If that's you, don't panic. Social position is fluid, but it only shifts when behavior shifts. Most people try to gain social power by becoming louder. That rarely works. Effort signals insecurity. When someone tries too hard to dominate or impress, people feel the strain, and strain lowers perceived status. Real power is quiet. Try this in your next group setting. Reduce your words by 20%. Speak slightly slower. React slightly later. Maintain eye contact 1 second longer than feels comfortable. You'll notice something shift. People lean in more. Psychological weight increases when you don't rush. Stop instantly accommodating every change of plans. Calmly say, let's plan another time. No emotional charge. No long explanation. Scarcity increases perceived value. Constant availability reduces it. Your brain evolved in tribes where structure determined survival. So automatically, Your nervous system scans every room asking, who leads? Who follows? Where do I fit? Most people operate unconsciously inside this system. You're observing it consciously. That awareness alone changes how you show up. Insecure individuals attempt to raise their status by lowering others' gossip, subtle mockery, disguised interruptions. High security doesn't need that. If your goal isn't domination but respect, that's correct. Respect comes from emotional control. The most emotionally steady person in a mixed group often becomes the most attractive, not because of looks, but because steadiness feels rare. Rare feels valuable. Next time you're with your group, observe instead of performing. Who do people look at after making a joke? Who can disagree calmly without tension rising? Who checks their phone when certain people speak? That's your hierarchy map. Then experiment. Pause before responding. Don't overlap. Don't instantly validate every opinion. Sit back slightly. Let others come toward you. It will feel uncomfortable at first because you're breaking an old pattern, but repeated micro-shifts recalibrate perception. Here's the final truth. Power isn't claimed in one dramatic moment. It's built in micro-behaviors, repeated over time. Controlled tone, selective availability, relaxed posture, measuredspeech.com. Reactions under pressure. You don't need a new personality. You need to remove behaviors that signal insecurity. Because in every room, someone is rising and someone is fading. The difference is awareness. So ask yourself honestly, are people reacting to you? Or are you reacting to them? And which direction are you moving? If this changed how you see your friend group, comment your layer below. Gravity, amplifier, observer, or emotional anchor. And subscribe to Power Layers, because in the next video, we're exposing the hidden power tests inside workplaces. The kind that decide promotions long before performance reviews ever do. Stay aware. Stay legged.